Hello, and welcome to my channel, Autonomous Space. At this point, you're probably wondering, what exactly is Autonomous Space? Pretty much, it's a project that I'm working on that develops a story, which I hope will eventually be made into some form of media, preferably an animated show, but it could be a novel or a comic. So far, I have a very basic, bare bones idea of what the story's going to be like. This channel and these videos will be meant to flesh it out more and also include the input from viewers in order to make it more collaborative. So Autonomous Space is a story that will be set in the future, 400 or 500 years from where we currently are. Humans have explored more than 1,000 star systems and have colonized around 120 of them. Human-inhabited space is split into two main abstract regions: control space, which are star systems that have, to some degree or another, opted to be governed by multi-system organizations, similar to sort of like a United Nations or a European Union. The other region is autonomous space, which are star systems that remain independent and sovereign. Our main story takes place on a capital enterprise ship called the CES Fulton. It's a massive floating fortress which permanently houses 500,000 people. The prologue will introduce our four main characters, a few side characters, show off scenes and themes, and also help set up the plot. So at this point, a lot of people are thinking, well, there are so many space stories out there. How is autonomous space different from others? And the way that I have it set is that there's going to be 2 or 3 main significant differences. The first is that there are going to be no aliens. Humans and sentient artificial intelligence are going to be the only significant life forms or intelligent life forms, and that will not change. There is never going to be a point in this story where an alien species is discovered and suddenly humans have to band together to fight them off or to deal with them. This is not that kind of story. There will be no aliens. The reason that I did this is because I want to keep the focus on the human element, on the dynamics between humans, the politics, the philosophies, and I want to keep it sort of realistic. The second thing that's going to set it apart is that there's not going to be highly unrealistic technology. There will be no Star Trek-like replicators that can make unlimited materials out of nothing. There will be no Star Wars-type laser guns or Gundam-style super mech suits. While the story itself will be featuring advanced technology that currently doesn't exist, I am not planning on pushing things too far, and will as much as possible stick to more realistic possibilities. I want it so that when a piece of technology like a gun or an attack satellite or something like that, or a piece of a ship is shown in the story, a person could say, yeah, I could see that being our future. Some of the themes that are important for autonomous space to embody are things like independence versus collectivism, authority versus freedom, heroism, sacrifice, etc. Things like that. So this is going to be all for this video, but in the next we will be exploring the main setting for the story, which are capital ships. And we're going to talk about both what capital ships are, what function they have in human society, and sort of a rough overview of how they're structured. And we're also going to talk a little bit about specifically the CES Fulton, which is where our main story takes place. So stay tuned, and thanks for watching.